Hey, you found our YouTube channel all queued up. I'm Greg Dietz, and with me always is Maya Don Fisher. Hey, Maya, can you tell the fine folks what we do here?
Sure, Greg. What we do here is we review movies and TV shows that are exclusive to streaming services, such as Disney Plus, HBO Max, Netflix, Amazon's Prime Video, Hulu, and others. Then, Greg and I have a discussion and break down what we liked or didn't like about the show or movie we watched, and we let you, the listener, know if it's worth investing your time in.
You can listen to our fine podcast on any streaming service of your choice. You can listen to our podcast and other fine podcasts on the Nerdvana Network. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out, and we'll see you next time.
Take care, everybody.
Welcome back, Wrestling Junkies. We are back. Myself, I am your host, Ernie. With me from last week, because he is back as well. Well, celebrating on this show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Our boy, Michael, is in the building.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Glad to be back.
Glad to have you back once again.
Yeah,
It's been a hell of a ride without you. So glad you're back. Season 2, episode 4. We're doing big things. Well, we're trying to do big things. Today's episode, we mentioned it last week. We're going to mention it again this week. Toys, man. Like,
yeah.
I know you've had like a bunch of toys. I have a bunch of toys.
Memorabilia, all that stuff.
Memorabilia, merchandise, all that other stuff. It had a ring. What has been your toys?
Oh, that's exciting to me, man. If there's anything I love, it's wrestling and toys. So now we're talking about wrestling toys. Well, shit.
Well, we got to talk about wrestling toys and wrestling video games.
Yeah, like, video games, videos, everything.
Like, I can go back to the arcade games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
watching
for that.
having quarters and being like standing there for WrestleMania arcade and getting beat every time by the $1 Million Dream.
Yeah.
Because you can't get out of it. I don't care who you are, you can't get out of it. Nobody was able to get out of it. It's like you have to destroy the machine itself. We'd always be like, come on! And then, shit.
There's not enough button mashing in the world to get out of that one.
Never. Like, come on, how are you not able to get out of that? I stood in line watching all these people like try to get out of it. No, like somebody broke the joystick.
Oh, jeez.
Somebody broke the buttons. Too much mashing.
And there was another. So there was, what was the game that I remember seeing at the King's Skate Country? It was it WrestleMania Superstars? Maybe.
Probably
the one where the video screen, it showed $1 Million Man talking and with Andre the Giant in the background.
Oh, probably Superstars.
Yeah. So SummerSlam or WrestleMania Super, something like that.
Yeah.
Funny story about that. I don't remember the name, but funny story. I went to King's Skate Country on a field trip. I think I was in 2nd grade, 3rd grade.
Right.
I don't know, something like that. And I didn't know how to skate. So I was playing video games, and I remember I played that game, and it was the one that had the pictures all around. Like, let's say if the screen was there, and then they had pictures of the wrestlers around it. So it was like Miss Elizabeth, Macho Man. And I remember I looked at Hogan's picture, and I said, Hogan, I'm going to learn to skate for you, man. And I went out and I skated for the first time. This is a true story. So I know it sounds cheesy, but it's true. So there you go.
Other favorite video games would have been like what?
I
had WWE Raw.
Which one?
WWF Raw.
What was that on?
That was, I think it was on the Super Nintendo. I'm gonna say Super Nintendo, or one of them was on Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
It had Doink the Clown
with Mr. Perfect 2 on the cover, right?
Mr. Perfect, Yokozuna, all of them.
Wasn't it like Raw? It was something challenge though. It was like Raw Challenge, something challenge, right? Or no? Or was that a different one?
No, it was just like, hold on, video game Raw.
Yeah, I know what you're. Because it's funny. I actually have a copy of it.
There it goes. WWF Raw 1994 video game.
Oh,
It had
so I don't have that. one.
Undertaker, Yokozuna, Lex Luger, Scott Hall, Bret Hart, Kevin Nash, Owen Hart, and Luna Vachon. It was the one with Luna Vachon as a playable character.
Oh, I don't have that one then.
And it's like the only woman in that game was Luna.
Yeah. I have one that was on the Super Nintendo. But it's fun. Fun fact, I actually have the Japanese version, so I don't actually get to play it, but I bought it because it was on eBay for like $10. It's like, well, who the hell else is gonna have a Japanese Super Nintendo game that you can't play? Who else but me?
What was the next one after that was WrestleMania or WWF or WrestleMania Arcade.
So the arcade one, was that the one that was more like a Mortal Kombat type game?
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, where they would do all the combos and like the Undertaker would hit you with a tombstone, like an actual tombstone.
Bret Hart would hit you with some hearts. Lex Luger would hit you with the American Express bus.
Right. Razor Ramon had actual razors. Shawn Michaels, I forgot what his was, but
Shawn Michaels was hearts also.
Probably. But now we've skipped ahead though. What about WrestleMania on Nintendo? Bigger, better, badder.
That was a
Hogan, huh? It was just
WrestleFest. There it is. WWF Super WrestleMania.
No, that might have been on Super Nintendo.
It was Super Nintendo.
But the WrestleMania one with Hulk Hogan. Let's see, who was it? It was Hulk Hogan, $1 Million Man, Macho Man, Bam Bam Bigelow, Andre the Giant. That might have been it, and maybe one other one. It was like 5 or 6 wrestlers on that one, on the Nintendo one.
Challenge.
WrestleMania Challenge, yeah.
It was 1989.
Yeah.
It was like with Hulk Hogan on the cover, right? Tearing off his shirt. My goodness, yeah.
I still have that cartridge somewhere actually. And it was like 5 or 6 wrestlers on there.
Here's a bit of trivia. For unknown reasons, Ted DiBiase, who had no music of his own when the game was released, was given Girls and Cars, the theme music for the tag team Strike Force.
Really?
Tito Santana and Rick Martel.
That's funny.
Andre the Giant, who also had no music, entrance music, was given the non-entrance WWF theme song "Stand Back." Oh my God, no!
What? Andre the Giant that Vince sang?
Yes, Andre the Giant coming out to Stand Back.
I was just a boy. Everybody told me what I should do, who I should be. I got some country advice. I finally had to say, stand back, stand back.
Wow. I gotta look that up to see if it's true. I can't believe that.
Here's another piece of trivia. All you out there watching, I guarantee you still don't know how to pin anybody on that game without just.
No, I never did. I was just mashing buttons all together.
You just mash all the buttons and eventually they just collapse on the
ground. I still don't know how to pin anybody on the new games. No. What am I supposed to do?
That's funny.
So what was next? WrestleMania Arcade, which we just talked about.
Yeah.
And then after that was, I think we started getting through the whole, what was it, PlayStation?
Yeah, I guess the N64.
Was N64
WCW game, huh?
N64, yes, it was next. Because I remember No Mercy.
No Mercy, yeah. Well, didn't WrestleMania come out before No Mercy? Or was on WrestleMania, what would have been? WrestleMania, what was that? Because I had both of them on N64. There was a WrestleMania game and there was No Mercy, and I feel like the WrestleMania game came out first.
There was WrestleMania 2000.
2000, there you go. That came out before No Mercy, right?
No Mercy, and then WWE decided, hey, let's get on the game also, and they came out with Revenge, or what was the other? World Tour. Game? That was a WWE Tour, World Tour, and Revenge, which I played so much.
Now, is Revenge the one? There's some iconic characters. They're not real wrestlers, but the most iconic characters. Dake Ken, was that Revenge, or was that the World Tour? Dake Ken.
Yeah, it might have been that one because I remember looking him up and stuff.
I think was that the guy with the pink sweats and the white headband.
Wow,
I think that's Dake. And me, I had a friend, and we would
yeah, there he is.
kimchi. Yeah, we would do a
These
challenge.
graphics looks horrible, man.
Well, it's funny because their face would stay the same. So like if the guy had a smile on his face, even when he's getting pinned, he's still smiling because the face
Yeah.
wouldn't change.
The faces wouldn't change.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
And it was funny because if you played the Royal Rumble, the battle royal,
Whatever it's called, yeah.
they did a close up, so you see this dude like running down with a big dumbass shit-eating grin on his face.
I'm so glad they changed
Like
everything
Edge,
around.
yeah, all those guys. Oh, not Edge, but then when we got No Mercy was on there, and they still it was N64, so they had the dumbass faces, and it was like Edge running. Blue Meanie was the funniest. Blue Meanie was the
yeah.
Because just imagine a permanent smile on his face. So you're kicking his ass, and he's still just sitting there laughing, smiling.
There's WCW World Tour, which we had fun with. Well, not that one. It was all about revenge.
Oh for sure.
First. And then we got to the arcade games, which were fucking fun as hell too.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there was like Thunder, but that was PlayStation. There was Thunder.
Warzone. WWF Attitude.
Warzone, yeah.
Attitude, which was...
Attitude, I never owned that. I think I played it. I've never owned it.
Like, if you played enough of it, and you did some combo moves, and you did some stuff with one character, and you played throughout the entire game, you would unlock other characters.
Okay.
You would unlock Farouk. It was just a bunch of random stuff.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, it was a bunch of random stuff that you would get to do.
Yeah.
The steel cages match were hilarious because you'd fall off them. You would basically just hurt yourself.
I think it was Steel Cage Challenge that I had like in 92, 93 on the Game Gear. Oh my god. And the thing is, not like the newer games where like the cage disappears when you're closer to it. You basically were looking through the cage, so you didn't even see your whole character because like you were looking through the cage as if you were there alive.
Right.
Yeah, and then of course SmackDowns and all those.
Oh yeah, SmackDown, the first SmackDown.
Oh, that was. It was so revolutionary back then. When you look back at it, you're like, oh my god, I played this.
Like, so much has changed from 2K, all of them. SmackDown, WWF SmackDown 2, Know Your Role.
Yeah.
What was the next one?
Here Comes
the Pain.
Yeah.
Shut Your Mouth.
Shut Your Mouth. Yeah.
Like everything to do with The Rock's catchphrases.
And then was it 06 or 07 when they did SmackDown versus Raw?
SmackDown versus Raw. And we started doing the whole what's it called? Lottery and
the lottery. Yeah.
Like I would have this person. I was like, nah, forget the Raw and SmackDown thing. Let's have this person here, person here. Let's put Triple H on SmackDown. See how he likes it.
Right.
Let's put him as the SmackDown champion. Let's put this guy, Bubba Ray, as the Raw champion.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, well, and what was the one that if you chose a certain wrestler, they wouldn't even let you do that? Because initially you could pick anybody. And then eventually they made it to where if you picked a certain wrestler, they had to go a certain route. So like you couldn't choose
your own career.
Right. Well, yeah, but remember you could if you chose, let's say, Maven or somebody, they wouldn't let you win the heavyweight title. Like they would make you go a certain route.
Oh,
whereas initially you could
cruiserweight.
Yeah, they would make you go a certain route. Whereas initially you could pick anybody. You could pick Trish or somebody and make her the heavyweight champion. But then they made it to where if you choose this wrestler, you have to go this route. They weren't.
Oh, you can't hit women anymore. Oh, yeah.
Right, all that. Yeah.
Yeah, such a freaking because I wanted the women. Some of the women were world champions.
Yeah.
In my game.
Yeah.
And then oh shit, she beat Triple H. Oh my.
Yeah.
He is now the world champion. Lita beat Edge.
When I would choose a character that probably shouldn't beat somebody, what I would do is remember you could hit the referee a few times before they would DQ you.
Yeah.
So I would knock out the ref, go under the ring, get a chair or something, beat the hell out of whoever with the chair, and then pin them.
Of course.
If it was a character that's this character's, I'm never gonna hit this person enough. But you knock out the ref, you beat the hell out of it, and then okay, there you go.
How about the blood?
Oh,
it always looked like that one time when Undertaker got hit with a steel chair. He bladed himself and then fell down.
Yeah, and
Like-
it came out of nowhere. It's like, oh shit, and then it's just a little like a ketchup packet on his face.
And then the character would get hit, and he'd like look at his face and look at his hand.
Well, they were
like,
looking
oh,
at
then
hand,
he'd fall down.
and then pass out.
Passed out. Like, oh, really? You gotta like wait for that little pass out to happen.
Yeah.
Nowadays, like you get hit, you're bleeding. Oh, okay, cool.
You know what my favorite thing? Not only that, you know what my favorite thing? I used to, me and my friend, one of my friends from California that he ended up visiting out here. I used to love it. I don't know why. Maybe who knows? Maybe in Pavlov's dog, but I loved it when you would hit them with the ring bell, and it was the sound of the bell. Remember that?
Yeah.
I used to call it if it was a special move, I nicknamed it the ding thing. I would say, "Oh, I got you with the ding thing," because
Wow.
you'd hit him and he'd be like, "Ding."
Ding.
Yeah, and I loved it. Remember when you go in there and they would do the low blow, and I think that made like a bell sound too, didn't it?
Yeah.
When you
Like you do that, and then you do it to China. It's like, nope, doesn't work.
yeah,
Trying to
it
do it to
didn't
you. It's
work.
like, ah,
Yeah,
there
they
it goes.
Like, what would they wave their finger or something? Wave their head?
Yeah, wave the finger. Like, no.
Yeah,
I was like,
no,
really?
I ain't got nothing down there. I know I look like I do, but
Wow. We're done with video games.
yeah. So
What else did we have?
I was gonna tell you. I'm at my mom's house. I just
Yeah.
opened it. It's not a ton of stuff, but I just opened up a box here, and I've got like a few things that I could name if you wanna just
Go
for
ahead.
inventory. Okay.
Go for it.
So, this is not related, but I actually still have a cassette tape here that probably has stuff from KSFM 102.5. Anyway.
Wow. The fact that I know that radio station.
Oh
is
yeah,
like
you know that radio station.
this is Marcus Allen.
So I've got.
And I-
one...
yeah.
Oh, go ahead. No. Go ahead.
And the fact that I know who the radio people are, where at the
yeah.
time, geez,
You
like, what the
remember?
hell? I remember. I don't know where I live, but I remember that.
So I've got an action. I have to read his pants because they have the writing. It's hard to. Shoot, it's one of Demolition. I can't even see the year on it. It's one of those ones that, like, if you wanted that, they could do an action, but you had to like twist their body and like they would punch. So it's one of
Wow,
those
yeah.
really old ones.
Like the turnaround,
Yeah, like you would twist them.
Flip.
And they would.
twist them and hit. Yeah, I had those. I had the Thumb Wars one. There where you could put your thumb inside their butts and
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. They were the little rubber ones.
rubber ones. I had a
Yeah.
Roddy Piper one. I'm just like, this is freaking weird. But okay, let's thumb wrestle, I guess.
So I think that was Crush. Here I have Axe was the bigger guy, right? Smash was
Yeah.
Repo Man, right?
Oh God, you have those? Demolition. That's hilarious.
I have Crush. Yeah, I have those two old ones there. Oops. Oh shit. Okay. So yeah, I have those two. So what you just heard was my Brock Lesnar bobblehead fall over. Luckily it didn't break.
Yeah, bobblehead.
So I have that too. I have a Brock Lesnar bobblehead. All right. I have Rick Martel. His thing was if you pull his arm back, you pull his arms up and he'll like punch you on the back, I guess, or something. Yeah. So and that's from 90 something too. It's with the pink outfit, pink shorts and the pink shoes. We got the Marty Jannetty that if you push him down, his torso like scrunches into his legs, and I guess he would like jump. Something like that.
Yeah.
That's the early 90s here. Yeah. We've got I have all three of them. Shoot. Okay, so I have Axe, Crush, Smash, or I have all three. I have Axe here too. So I have all three. Axe, Smash, and Crush. I've got $1 Million Man. What's his action? No action. But no action. It's the black suit one though. When I was a kid, I actually had the green suit one that like if you pulled up his arm, his foot would raise up and he would stomp. Like if you were on the ground.
Right.
So I have the black one here. The black suit. I also have Shawn Michaels to go with Marty Jannetty. His thing is also he doesn't jump. He has so he has like a thing on his back and it makes it look like he has a long neck, but I don't know what the purpose of that is. He doesn't really do anything. He just has a long neck.
He never does.
So I have this. I got this from an event. It's a little plush of Rey Mysterio.
Awesome.
It's WWE, so it's 2003. Okay, cool. I have. So this is WCW. I don't know if you remember when they had, when Furbies was the thing, but it was the Goldberg. Oh, see. Oh, wow. The battery actually is not completely dead. Let's see if you can hear this.
Wow.
Oh, I talked like once. I literally. So it's the one. They're the big ones. It's probably like a 12-inch toy, and you push the stomach, and they talk. And if you have two of them, they actually will they know that they're in front of each other.
What?
So yeah, I have the Kevin.
What are
Nash
those
too.
called again? I'm sorry.
I don't know what it's called actually.
That is
I'll send a picture to
outstanding.
you.
There-
Oh, listen. Let's see. Wait. Oh man. Do you hear that? Now this thing is literally I don't know how old it is, but I've owned it for at least 20 years. So
yeah, probably 20. Yeah, 22
Yeah.
years, perhaps, man.
well, yeah, because they went out of business in 2001, right? So
Furbies, yeah.
but it's the Goldberg. He's about 12 inches tall, and I think there was 3 guys, but I have Goldberg and Kevin Nash. You press their stomach and they talk, and then they have these
Wow.
sensors. And so if you put them in front of each other, like Goldberg will say something, Kevin Nash will
You're
say
next.
something.
No, you're next.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember one of the things was Goldberg says, I don't remember, but I know it's Kevin Nash is like, I'm Kevin Nash and I'm too sexy.
Oh
Nobody
my
get
God.
yeah yes. I actually have a Virgil toy, so that's old. It's similar to the other ones, the Axe and Smash and all them. I have a Test, and this is the one with the little bars on his feet. That you put on the Titantron. So if you put him on the Titantron, his music will play. I've got a John Cena chain. Hustle, loyalty, respect. It's a spinner chain that I
Wow.
got from the event. Yeah, from one of the events. I don't remember which one. I used to go to Love. It's 2006, so it must have been a later event. I've got a Hardy Boys bracelet with the Hardy Boys. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You went into your mom's basement and found
Yeah.
stuff.
I've got a Stone Cold necklace that it's like a nameplate. So it's like a little chain, and then it's Stone Cold, just says Stone Cold.
Of course.
I've also got a Hardy Boys chain. So remember the chokers that they used to wear? That's basically what it is. Got that. Got a WWE dog tag. I've got. Oh no, that's Hannah Montana. That's not wrestling.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
So, I've got the Triple H video here, the game, and I love this DVD though because it also includes the part where he returned in 2002. So
Yeah.
I like that. What do I have here? What's this thing? I have a 619 necklace. I didn't even know I liked Rey Mysterio that much. Well, I guess I did.
I guess you do.
I've got an Undertaker autograph on not a credit card, on a trading card. I remember I got this at a, I guess they still do them, but they would, how you would go to the mall sometimes and they would have like football cards, baseball card people.
Yeah.
And this guy had a booth with wrestling cards. So I didn't get the autograph myself. Maybe it's real, maybe it's not, but I'm not trying to sell it to anybody. So,
yeah, I still have a bunch of WCW cards from back in what, 99? I bought
way back then probably.
Yeah, I bought this was for a school project actually.
Oh really? Oh,
it was for what was it? Business? I think it was business.
Oh really?
No, it for some reason I had 2 electives, cool. Business and government.
Okay.
It was, if you remember her, it was with Mrs. Duca.
I remember the name. Yeah, I never had.
Okay. Our project at the end of that semester was sell your product.
Oh, cool.
Use a camera, use it and all that stuff.
Wow.
And everybody did their own thing, and they went and bought, all that stuff. They did.
Yeah.
They found it on the Wall Street, and whatever stock was going up and all that. You should buy this. You should buy that. And when they did their what's it called, the video project, they did it with such ease and all that stuff.
Okay.
I bought a bunch of wrestling cards,
Oh, really?
and it's like I'm gonna sell these, and then I freaking had my wrestling friends with me. And it was like, hey,
Oh, wow.
help me with this. We had a video camera. It's like, hey, you
Oh,
you
wow.
like wrestling, right? Like, yeah, let's do it. Like, all right, here's some cards. Like,
I
let's
feel
see them.
like I remember that though. Was that in '99?
That was in '99, and I sold it
Like
as that, and I got like an A+ or something.
that was the, now. Let me ask
Probably
you
a
this:
B- around
was
there.
that the 98-99 year, not 99-2000?
98, 99 year, and
Okay,
it
I was there
was
that year.
yeah.
That sounds familiar. I feel like I saw that video. We had to show him. Well, you showed him in class, right?
Yeah,
I feel like I've seen that.
I
If it was
feel like
98-99, I feel like I saw that.
it was the most awesome thing I ever did. I was just like, oh wow, I'm proud of this, and we did all that, and it's like I sold those cards. I made
Oh,
everybody
wow.
feel like, oh wow, like yeah, let me buy a card from you. It's like, all right, cool. Here's give me $1. Like, yeah, we did that.
I feel like that sounds very familiar to me. Huh. If not, maybe, sometimes we trick ourselves. But that sounds familiar, though.
Yeah.
And if it was 99, 98, 99, I was there that year. So.
Yeah, I know you were. We were doing our wrestling thing.
Yeah.
You were like talking like The Rock. I was talking like
yeah.
Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Like
right.
you'd be like, you'd come out with your little eyebrow raised and like Michael is talking just like him, and I'm just like, let me tell you something.
That's so funny.
And I'm like, it was like as soon as I saw you do that little impression, I said, like, all right, we need to be friends.
It's on, right? Yeah.
It's on. We need to be friends.
We need to be frenemies.
We need to be friends because I do a mean Stone Cold Steve Austin impression. Yeah. What? Like if you're not down with that, all that shit. And like people don't believe me when I say that we told the freaking teachers to suck it.
Oh yeah, we
told the teachers to suck it. It was the Attitude Era. We did the Generation X stuff. We told the teachers to suck it. It was a different time. We apologize now.
Yeah, it was 23 years ago. The world was a different place.
Yeah, it was a different time for that. Like, we apologize now to all the teachers.
Sure,
I apologize. Like, I doubt any of those teachers are listening to my podcast. Although I do wish one of them would. We'll get to that later.
God.
Because it's not nothing bad.
Oh, nothing bad. Okay.
Nothing bad. She was my English teacher. She was an awesome teacher.
I had Durkee for English.
I had Mrs. Bush.
Okay, I remember the name, but I had Durkee.
Like every year she'd have the pig come out. She had a pet pig, and every year she'd bring him.
I remember that.
And every year everybody would be like, "Oh my God, there's a pig in the hallway!" It's like, yeah, get back inside then.
Yeah, right.
Like they'd be like, "Oh my God!" Like, and then I'd come up to her class. Like I'd have her for 3 years, and then the 4th year, I'm like, "Can I get an elective? I want this teacher. I don't want the other teacher that I have, the English teacher. I'm not gonna say her name, but I don't want the other teacher." And I'm just like, "Can I have an elective with her? Because I miss her already." And we did. She fucking let me chill out in her class, and like
was Miss Bush also a science teacher?
Who? No, I don't think she. No. She was just an English teacher.
Okay, so I forgot who I had for science. So I liked my science teacher.
I forgot who Hayasaka, probably.
No, I had a female. She was. I don't want to say race because we're not supposed to say race, but let's just say she was the opposite of black.
Okay.
Yeah, she had the hair, and she had like some kind. I don't know if she had psoriasis or something.
She had an accent.
No, she was very white, very white.
I don't remember anybody else.
And I had I had that class, and I don't know if you remember Jeremy, the guy that had the frosted tips.
Yeah.
His hair. And Boyer. I had that with him too. It was like a Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, but yeah. Boyer, that dude, the only thing he could fit was his PE shorts. He wore PE shorts all day, every day. You remember? You know I'm talking Mike Boyer. You remember
Mike
him.
Boyer. Oh God, yeah.
You remember, and he used to fart in class, he would laugh.
Was he?
Yes.
Like oh my God. I know this guy. I know this guy was like in the football team, and they needed him.
Yeah, it was the whole goddamn line.
He beat up 2 freaking guys on that bounce house. And
oh my God, really?
Like I filmed it. Like they were trying they're trying to get him out, and he's all like, "Nope,
Oh my god!
rock bottom,
Yeah,
rock bottom." He jumped on one of them, and he
It
had
was like
like,
a spring fling. Didn't they
start
call it the
crying.
spring fling or something? It was at the end of the year.
At the end of the year, it was a festival. I don't know.
Okay,
But it
in
was.
'99, yeah.
But this guy was just like beating on them, and I'm just like, yeah, dude, let's go. My
God.
last year, I want to see this happen, and
Oh
I
my
did.
God,
I got
that's
to film it. I don't know who has the videotape anymore. Probably
Oh, are
Roderick.
you talking about '99, 2000 then? Didn't you
Yeah.
graduate with Josh?
Yeah.
Okay,
99.
so I'm talking about '98, '99. You're talking about '99, 2000.
Yeah.
I wasn't there anymore.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was a fun
That
time,
was so funny. Yeah.
But we did wrestling moves there. We did all that wrestling stuff.
Yeah, when I was there,
We
too,
told the
98,
teachers to
99.
suck it. We apologize now.
Sure.
But nobody believes me when I say, like, yeah, I told the teacher to suck it.
Yeah,
Like, you did? I'm like, yeah.
Get away with that. Sure, we did. Sure,
I
we
got
did.
detention, but, fuck
I
it.
got
guess.
in-house suspension.
Oh, wow.
Where I had to spend the whole day. Yeah.
We're good. We're adults now.
Yeah, well, no harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul.
teachers were harmed in the making of this video.
Exactly. Please forgive us.
Yeah.
And with that... Hey guys, it's Ernie. We're going to get to the next segment in a few. But first, I want to talk to you about Dark Fake Creations, a friend of mine's online business. Dark Fake Creations would like to invite you to a new and unique experience in candles and wax melts. They hand pour and create every single product using quality, clean, and safe ingredients. Their candles are filled with romantic wooden wicks and made with a coconut soy blend of waxes for a safer, cleaner, and longer burn. The designs are unique and beautiful, but more importantly, they smell absolutely amazing. And the variety of fragrances have something for everyone. Hand poured in Grass Valley, California. Check them out at darkfakecreations.com. I'll have the link in the show notes on Spotify. Enjoy!
Yeah, let's get back to the toys, right? So can I point out one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
I do have something very cool. Like, seriously, this is cool to me. So I don't know. Oh, you're not in California anymore. But I was gonna say, does Lucky's still exist? Lucky's grocery store?
No, I don't know. I
Not
never
that
heard of it.
You heard of Lucky's. Don't tell me you lived in California all those years in the 90s. You know Lucky's.
Never heard of Lucky's.
You've never heard of Lucky's grocery store. Lucky's.
Around Northfield, Northgate?
I don't know, but Lucky's. Lucky's. I never heard of it. Have you heard of Albertsons?
Albertsons? Yeah, I never heard of Lucky's.
Lucky's? Wow.
Anybody that's listening from California, let me know about Lucky's. Where was it located? Email us.
Let's say if you're over 33. Because I don't know when Lucky's disappeared, but Lucky's, yeah.
From undertheapron at gmail.com. Let us know. Because I don't remember Lucky's at all.
Oh my
He
God.
does. Like, if you lived in California and you're part of our...
Specifically, yeah.
Sacramento, if you're part of our generation, high school, all of you guys from high school, because I sent you guys the what's this thing called? The podcast? I sent you guys the podcast. You guys know that I'm from there, but I've never heard of Lucky's. Have you heard of Lucky's?
Never heard of Lucky's?
No.
Oh my God.
From undertheapron at gmail.com. Let us know. Send me pictures. Like, show me pictures of this Lucky's.
Oh my God. Okay. So anyway, Lucky's grocery store. So I was living in, I don't know if it was at the town, but I was basically in Rancho Cordova. And Lucky's, they once in a while they would sell videos, movies, close to the checkout. They also sold books, and I actually have this little book. It's a comic book. It's comic book style, and it's called World Wrestling Federation Out of the Ring Challenges. So it's basically a WWF comic book, official, Valiant illustrated action books. It's one of those ones on the cover. It says US $2.95. That's old. In the back, it shows they had World Wrestling Federation. There's 4 of them. There's Out of the Ring Challenges, Ultimate Warrior's Workout, Lifestyles of the Brutal and Infamous. Wait till I get my hands on. I think that was one with Ultimate Warrior on the cover. And then it shows Nintendo. It shows Super Mario Brothers meet Koopa, whatever. But this is actually so I remember, we went to the grocery store because, human beings, we eat food. And I remember asking my mom for this. And this is actually from what year? I want to tell you the year. This is, okay, so 1991. And I actually still have this thing. And it has there's Perfect Match. Is the first comic with Mr. Perfect versus Texas Tornado, which, is one of my favorite. Also, if Bret Hart is my number one, Texas Tornado is probably number two. And then...
Yeah, and you missed it.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get Christine back on the show for that one. You might have heard it, but...
Yeah,
go ahead.
And then the second one is called Victory at Tea. It's with the Nasty Boys feuding with the Bushwhackers. It's cool though. It's an actual, it's a WWF comic book. So, in 1991, what are we in? It's 2022. I've actually had this comic book. This thing is 31 years old. That's old, especially for a book. So, that's kind of cool. But
that's awesome, dude.
That's probably the oldest. If I still have my wrestling buddy, like I said, we used to move around a lot. I remember my wrestling buddy. I had the Hulk Hogan one that I got.
I did too.
I got it from Toys R Us at Birdcage Mall. You remember Birdcage Mall?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay. I got $20 for my second grade report card, and the wrestling buddy was basically $20, and my mom paid the tax. So.
I had what was it? Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, and they had they had $1 Million Man too, and maybe one other Honky Tonk, maybe. That four Snooker. It was somebody.
Randy Savage.
Randy Savage. Okay, yeah.
And then I had those two, Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
And then I know they bought us the Hulk one, because there was a Hulk. I remember there being a Hulk. A wrestling buddy, not even a wrestling buddy. It was just part of it, because Hulk Hogan was owned by Marvel at the time.
Okay.
So the name Hulk Hogan. So let's bring out the Hulk one too.
Oh, you mean the green guy? They actually made a wrestling buddy of him, or whatever?
Yeah, they did it. They did a wrestling buddy of Hulk. I remember that. I remember that. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I never. I can tell you, I never owned that.
Yeah, I see it right here. Is in the thing. There's.
Oh, nice.
They made more, but later on. But I remember, of course, we always do the stupid thing and jump off our couch and elbow drop Hulk Hogan, elbow drop the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
And I hurt my elbow. I gotta get rushed to the hospispittal.
Oh, jeez.
All that stuff, because can't do that anymore around here. Because I was in the front porch with my friends, wrestling. So why not use it on my wrestling buddy and try to do that? I don't get hurt over there, but I get hurt over here because I'm jumping off the couch.
No.
So take me to the hospital. We're good. I was fine after that. They told me never to do that again. I was like, no. Did I learn my lesson? No. I just did leg drops. I'll do it again. Leg drops, power bombs, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. I have. To me, anyway, it's cool to me. I actually have it's WWE era, but I have a Chris Jericho bobblehead. It's actually still in the box. I never opened it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Series 1. That's kind of cool.
All right, cool.
And then, I have these toys that you put on the Titantron. I got Triple H when he's in the blue jeans, Stone Cold with the vest and the outfit, and got a Stacy Keibler.
Stacy Keibler
bobblehead. I got some cool stuff, and then I have 2 or 3 Benoits in the. I actually have a WCW Benoit, the double axe handle. It says so. I guess that's his action. It's in the box though. I've never opened it.
Oh, that's nice.
So I got that. I've got what's this one in the box? I've got.
What's in the box?
I got John Cena. It's called Defining Moments. So this is probably from in the probably 2010, 11, 12, 2016 it says, so Mattel. And I've got a Benoit here, another double axe handle. Is it the same one? Do I have double? Oh wow, I actually have a double. Neither one of them open, so it's a double. Wow.
All right. Awesome.
All right.
Thank you for listening to the show and supporting us. You can find us on all other sort of social platforms. First, with the Nirvana Network, or TNN for short, which is a conglomerate of podcasts that promote each other's common interests. So give them a follow as well. Check out the Linktree at linktree.com/the Nirvana Network for more information on that. I will have that and more links in the show notes on Spotify. Follow us on Twitter at apron_stories. Follow me on Twitter at $1 Million Geek. We live tweet the pay-per-view shows on there. We have fun with others as well. I will be retweeting and listing those funny retweets here as well as soon as we start doing, live tweets for pay-per-views. Listen to us on Spotify or Anchor.fm, totally free at From Under the Apron. Thank you, Anchor, for sponsoring the show. Download the app or go to Anchor.fm and start your podcast today. Check us out on YouTube and smash that subscribe button. It is $1 Million Geek. Hit that subscribe button and follow us on Instagram, From Under the Apron, for more wrestling content. Send us a message of your favorite wrestling stories by email. It is FromUnderTheApron@gmail.com. This week's question is, what is your first wrestling memory? Let us know in your email. As you all know, I'm going to be doing the start every broadcast with a wrestling memory of yours. And maybe from there, we will talk about that wrestling memory ourselves. On behalf of Michael and myself, tune in next week and find out what kind of stories are hiding in Swept as we broadcast from Under the Apron.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.